we were emailing about the title of the show because I wasn't here.
Yeah.
And the title of the show is Bounty, which we decided was a good title because it means lots of different things.
Yeah.
But then the word came from the chocolate bar.
Yeah.
So I was eating plenty of bounties while I was making these paintings. And the word stuck around in my head, and then we talked about how it means
Lots of different things.
excess.
Yeah. Or the hunter, the idea of looking for something.
Yeah, and like hunting, and like how maybe we share that feeling that like you're really searching for something in a painting and you're kind of hunting something to come out, or
There's something fugitive about it as well.
and kind of aggressive.
Yeah. I'm so consistently painting in this like technical or hyper saturated world that I try to pull back and make a painting that looked like it really was from another era, painted in an ordinary sort of like grey day. But what I was really obsessed with that painting was actually the hair. So there's this like, again, that like muscly mark is like this weird hair, and you can't tell what colour it is, but it's just a very simple kind of portrait. And the second one, which is called Sunstreak, and that was just literally again really struggling with the painting to try and figure out like who this person is or might be, or what it is even. And when I finally made this mark and there was a bit of yellow that sort of flooded to the edge and just created this stream, I was like, okay, so the painting's about hair again. So they're all painted about hair, basically. Well, these ones obviously are, because that's when I realised, okay, so that's what that is. It's like a sunstreak, and it's like, that's it, then that's enough to make that actually something. This painting is Silent Tornado. Again, I was looking at images that everywhere I go I take images on my phone, and I kind of collect them and keep them, and it's funny how sometimes you go back to images and you can't see any relevance in them at all as a starting point for anything, and other times it just sort of hits you and you sort of you can sort of like see into it and around it or something. So basically that's what that came from, an image that I'd taken in Vienna last year again, and I'd been using that image or images from that particular evening for a few different paintings. Again, it was because the room I was in was completely dark. There was no real light. There was just candlelight. So it was kind of fascinating, you know. It's like this candlelit room at a Christmas party. And but yet it turns into hyper kind of through looking at it through digital medium on your phone. It becomes like this sort of detached kind of hyper world again. And then this one is Electric Aura Without a Self. It's from the same evening, and again from the idea of not like no real light, just again this electronic flash and complete darkness, and just trying to remember and imagine what was there. And that one is Hug. That's a more recent one from just like trying to look at ordinary simple things like a bunch of flowers, and that's literally what that came from. And then this is Orbital, which is something I return to over and over again, which is this is Orbital Part 2, which is like the idea of looking at through your own eyes. So the black sort of sockets are kind of like looking through, and blackness, like we were talking about that last night, about the void, like the blackness is sort of like the most real thing in a way. I mean, when you're looking up at the night sky and this like overwhelming darkness, and somehow trying to put a structure on it. So sometimes the black paint is really textured and deliberate. It's probably one of the most deliberate things. Along with the colour bars, it's very kind of has a very like a real sense of deliberation. And they're kind of like framing. They're also like framing devices with their painting as well. You know, they kind of like create like this framework that I kind of return to over and over again. They're kind of the things that kind of interest me. I think mine are a bit more hiding in the corner than Aileen. They're a bit more out there. Yeah.
I love the dribble in this one.
Yeah.
I love like accidents.
Yeah, well I love, I think that's the thing when we're talking about accident, chance and accident when you're painting, that like you have to be very physically and mentally present when you're making a painting to see it and to actually recognise it as valuable and not just to obliterate it because like, oh, that's not what I meant, but it is actually what you meant because it happened and you saw it.
Yeah, you have to understand. You have to be, and that comes from doing it over and over.
Yeah. And that's actually one of the most interesting parts of painting is that happens and that you kind of see it and you value it and you're able to hold it. You know.
Yeah, it's fascinating when that actually happens.
But it's fun. You talked a lot about fun last night in painting as well.
Yeah. I feel like it's hard sometimes and frustrating when something's not working.
But then it is like it's
it is, but often I kind of am like, oh, remember just like have fun with it and usually that unlocks something if I'm stuck. Like more than looking at Google images or like trying to read a book. It's like I'm just gonna have fun now. And that usually moves stuff out of a stuck piece.
Definitely. Actually, I just realised it looks like an ear on the trampoline.
It is an ear on trampoline.
Yeah, I didn't realise.
But like it's also it's supposed to be jumping, but like I think it also looks like other things.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of things, you know, but that's the interesting thing about a lot of your work, that it looks like a lot of things, you know. There are motifs and they're very distinctly motif-like, but then they are not one thing, you know.
No. That painting was something else for a long time, like a helmet. It's like upside down. It has 2 ears and a tongue. I mean, I'm not working from, it didn't come from a drawing or an image, it just came from starting with an idea of a helmet and then it got turned upside down. I like that it was strange that the ears are facing inwards. I use the ear motif like a lot for different reasons, because it's sexual and it has a meaty sort of looks. I like the shape because it looks like a rasher. It's a sensory body part as well. The last painting with the 2 canvases, it started with the legs. It's a little bit more voluminous. I think it kind of possibly, like there's confetti in the legs and the legs became more defined than I normally would describe a figure. And these vines coming out from the crotch areas, they're like another pair of legs. The top canvas, sort of a divided body that's trying to come together. The top part is like a torso. My process is improvised, so a lot of the time I'm not, like the drawings are not plans, and I kind of figured out that the more I plan, it's actually a hindrance. So I just have to like, there's like a kind of it's just like not knowing is actually beneficial, and like I don't know, I maybe know I'm going to use, like I often know I'm going to use fleshy colours, like yellow, because yellow, and there'll be drawings, but I also used to do, like I do a drawing and I try to make a painting from the drawing, and that also doesn't work. So I don't
think there's a difference to making a painting from a drawing and drawing for a painting.
If you're doing for it.
They're completely different things, aren't they?
Totally. So I'm drawing from, I think I'm drawing from my imagination.
And
then when I'm painting, it has to be more about being physical, like I have to be physically present. So I find that when I like, just kind of like, I'm not so careful, but it's also like being careful. That's part of the process. So the process is kind of a psychological thing, not necessarily planned. The drawings function like separately to the painting, like they're not plans. They're just their own work, and still relate to figurative, like playful, sort of imaginative ideas of the body, and they're all made from different time periods from 2017 to this year. I kind of just went through and selected a bunch that I think had variety. I'd like if they looked inconsistent or like very different to each other.